All right, so this is Vibes in 5, Ghana's only social media celeb talk show, and today, of course, I'm in the premises of Stephanie Benson. Stephanie Benson, very controversial by way of appearance and the kind of things she says. And we're here in her premises to have a one-on-one with her. My name is Arnold. You can always call me Ra. You see me? Well, we are proudly sponsored by Xylophone Cash. Monetize your creativity. Awokomi is Ghana's only food. Yes, Ghana's only food. Kenke, which has been boxed, it go for only 10 Ghana cedis for a pack. 10 Ghana cedis you get to eat Awokomi. Quench Ice Kenke is also a proud sponsor. Ice Kenke that's been bottled, 2 Ghana cedis for a bottle, and that's Quench Ice Kenke. And Dash Mobile Kitchen inside the UK. Dash Mobile Kitchen. So if you fly to the UK, you don't have to worry if you're a first timer. Wherever you find yourself in the UK, Dash Mobile Kitchen will deliver food to you at your own comfort. All you have to do is to call the number you see on the screen for Dash Mobile Kitchen to deal with you. I'm here with, again, Stephanie Benson. I hope this becomes one of our most interesting interviews because, no Okasa. Okasa, Steph. How you doing?
I'm not too bad at all.
Wow.
You caught me in my chilled out mode in my house.
I know, right?
Yes.
I know, right? It feels good to be here, though.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad you're here.
And you're very artistic. In fact, whatever you see in this picture you're watching, she actually masterminded whatever you see by way of art, what we have in the background.
I know, I love creating, scenes and look. I mean, that's what I bring to my stage, and also that's why I am the way I am.
You're very much alive,
Yeah, and a lot of people don't understand me because my brain is always sort of
active. Yes,
it's active, like thinking creatively all the time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you ever sad?
Oh, yeah.
You get
Yesterday
sad.
I was a little sad. It only lasted like for 15 seconds.
15 seconds.
But you can't stay sad forever. I mean, it's really sad when some people just, wallow in unhappiness and stress. And I understand stress. Listen, we all go through stress. But, just relax. Life is too short. Enjoy it.
And do you get angry? Have you ever been seriously angry?
Oh, yeah. I got really angry once in the UK. It was really bad.
Once?
Well, that's the one I can remember that was really bad.
What did you do?
I had my children in the car, and this woman just was driving really fast. And when I have my children in the car, I am like a tiger. I mean, I'm very,
aggressive when it comes to your kids?
No, not aggressive in the sense that I'm very careful. Now, actually, I'm going to switch the story because there's two that's happened when it came to my children, and this one. Ghanaians will relate, or not just Ghanaians, black people in general. I went to a shop, and my daughter was sleeping in the car, so I parked in a disabled parking space, and I remember that I was picking up a cake because it was one of my children's birthday, and my daughter was sleeping. The other two were in the back, so I parked in disabled so I could see them because the shop was just there.
Yeah.
So I parked there, locked the car, ran in to go and pick up the cake. And as I'm going, this man, it's like a white guy, old guy, must have been maybe at that time I was like 31, maybe 32.
Wow.
And he was like older, he must have been like maybe 50, 60 years old, 50 years old maybe. And then I get out of the car, I'm walking to the shop, he goes, "Oi, you shouldn't be parked there at the disabled." And I said, "I'm sorry, I have my children asleep, I want to be able to see them." Then he went, "Oh, are you listening to me?" So I thought I'll ignore him. So I'm going to, and then he went, "Blackie." Whoa. I mean, where I live, there aren't any black people. I don't see many. It's like probably only. So I'm thinking, so I my antenna goes up. I'm thinking, what did you say? He goes, he don't want to repeat it, but then he sort of muttered underneath his breath. And I went, "Your kind shouldn't be disrespecting, your kind?" I'm thinking, what kind is that? I mean, what? Am I an alien? So I grabbed him, I was that angry, and I put him through the shop window.
Whoa.
Broke the glass. Straight through the, I do kickboxing, so I was angry. So I just put him straight through the glass window, and I just woke up my children, went to the shop and waited for the police.
So you actually went there, sat there and waited for the police?
Oh yes, because I'm not going to go, I'm not running. I mean, they can come and arrest me if they want.
Yeah. So how did it end?
They sort of charged me.
They charged you?
Yeah, but they let it go. It
They
was
let it
cool.
go.
Yeah, because the few people around heard what he said.
What he said.
Yeah.
Wow. So that was one of the
That's one of the
craziest
worst-
things you did when you got
Craziest
angry.
thing, yes.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, my children, I don't want them to hear that kind of racism.
Very protective.
I'm very
Now they're very grown. So do you still act that protective? When
Oh
it
yeah,
comes
yeah.
to
You
them?
can't. You don't stop acting protective when it comes to children. No.
Wow.
I mean,
No
my
matter how
oldest
old
is 28 years old.
Your oldest is 28 years old.
Yes.
Female?
Female.
Wow.
Yes.
You're still protective of her.
Very protective. I mean, yeah, she's dating a guy at the moment, and I threaten him all the time.
Why?
Because I can. See, he's an idiot.
Wow.
I think you're an idiot.
Wow.
But yeah,
So she's okay. She's cool.
She's
And
cool.
How old is the last one?
the last one is 18. He's a boy.
18 years. So
18 years old.
28 and 18.
So yeah, 28, 26, 25, 19. She's going to be 20 in a month.
Okay.
And
then 18.
And then 8.
5 of them.
5.
Wow. 5 strong children.
Ooh,
and you still
yes.
look like one of your children.
I wish.
You wear contact lens. How often do you wear that? Is it all the
I
time?
would. Yeah, I'm blind as a bat
Wow.
without my contacts. But
So-
I mean, I sort of enhance a little bit, so
Okay.
it's fun.
It's
I think
fun. You change it.
My color eyes is
Yeah.
actually, that's why when I put normal contact, it's so bright because my normal color eyes are light brown, very light
Okay,
brown.
Light brown.
Yes.
So do you change it? Do you change the colors or it's constant like this?
Do I change it? No, it's constant.
It's constant.
Yes.
Same color. I see. Anyway, let's talk music. You did this video with Samini, and you know, the way he handled you in the video.
You're in my house right now, so I could actually show you in the bedroom how it went.
Oh, wow, I don't mind. I don't mind.
Because it's the bedroom, I show you.
How it all happened, man.
No, it was cool.
It was cool. It was fun.
It was a lot of fun because it's just, so me and I, we sort of vibed, you know.
Okay.
You know,
The
when you meet
chemistry was
somebody, the
there.
chemistry was there. I mean, we had, you know, a great relationship and, you know, talking. He's very respectful,
Yeah.
very respectful. So I needed to relax him because I wanted his creativity to come through because the
Yeah.
guy is so talented. It's crazy. So I wanted him to relax with me. So, you know, when I want you to relax, I'm flirty normally anyway.
You're flirty, yeah.
Yeah,
Very.
so we sort of just got a little flirty, just so.
So did he get carried away? You know, the way you look and he getting flirty?
Samini is, you know, too much of a gentleman. I mean,
Okay.
his respect for me was really nice. So, yeah, he wouldn't get carried away. I mean, we had a bit of a drink later on, obviously with the crew and everybody, and I sort of treated him to lots
Okay.
and lots of drink.
But
Yeah.
he was the
Got
one
back.
that needs
He got drunk
relaxing.
a little bit.
He got drunk.
No, he needs
needs relaxing.
He didn't get drunk,
Okay.
but I'm just saying that, you know, we had enough to drink, but he needed relaxing. I mean, I can be a little intimidating. I think,
Yeah.
because I'm probably a little too confident, so I can sort
A
of.
little, sometimes he get
Yeah.
intimidating.
Yes, but he was fine after the first day of meeting. He realized that
Nah, you're cool.
I'm like, I'm not. I'm just, you know.
So
down-
was the relaxing process on camera or it was off camera?
Hey, whoa. Shit. Oh, Nigeria cover. Your mind has gone somewhere.
Yeah,
else.
you know, no, maybe you
Yes.
wanted him to relax before
Most
you get
of
on
this
camera.
was off camera.
It was off camera.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, yes. Oh, you should see some of the pictures. I wish I could show
Then
you.
he
those
had
pictures.
more. He had more than what we saw on camera in
Oh,
terms
yes.
of the
No,
relaxing
he didn't.
process.
Nothing came near this bit.
Okay.
Okay, let me just
Yeah.
say that straight.
Yeah. Straight.
Nothing on him past this
This
bit.
bit.
This-
So everything was somewhere
Everything
here.
was yeah.
Knee level.
Oh, maybe close enough, but nothing came out of his pants.
Okay. So everything was still stuck in there.
Everything was in there.
But did he get up?
I mean, I didn't want to wait to
But
see
you
it
didn't
get up.
see it. but at a point, did you check to see? I mean, you know, when
Me,
ladies
I'm
get
always
flirty,
checking. It says
no, when ladies are flirty,
They look
they
down.
know what they're doing. So
maybe
they
I'm
look.
always looking down. I don't know what possesses me. I mean, every time I meet a guy, I just look up and think, hi. How are you?
So are you able to check by just glancing to know whether it's big or small?
Oh, sometimes you can tell, but sometimes I've heard that some of the guys who they look like this, not when they unravel it from
It's
there,
very
it's
tall,
like
very long.
Yeah, I've heard that. That is like pretty something. My best friend, for instance, I caught him weeing once, and he was in my house. He's a guy,
Yeah.
and he was weeing. I remember walking into the bathroom, like, because I was in the days. I think, you know, I walked in, and I just saw this thing.
You saw it?
I went. I mean, the guy's not very tall, so I'm
Yeah.
thinking, what the hell are you hiding having all that?
What should he be doing with it?
I know, but I've known him like for 4 years.
But God, you never knew.
I
it's
know,
that
because
huge.
he's like he's not very tall. He's like normal looking guy. He's very
Average.
quiet, very prayerful because he prays with me a lot.
Yeah.
And and then I saw this ginormous, humongous thing.
Long.
I mean, it was dangerous.
Wow.
That and I actually almost fell. To be honest, I stood there and looked at it for a while.
You looked
and he
at it.
said,
Did he see
"Steph,
you looking
leave
at
the
it?
room."
So he saw you looking at
I
it.
said, "No.
You want
Can I touch it?"
Wow, you asked him if you could touch it. And what did he say?
Because I was intrigued. I mean, my husband is like,
Yeah, he's huge as well.
hey, Pacho Bay headlines. Stephanie says her husband. No, I didn't say that. I said that, he's a man.
Yeah, true.
That was scary.
That was scary.
I didn't realize you guys can be that scary.
Wow, sometimes.
But not all of you, though. My husband
no.
could give some of you guys a run for that money.
I believe.
Yeah.
So what was his reaction?
There's no filter in my brain, and I know there's going to be headline, actually.
No, it won't. I mean, the folks know you now, so some
okay,
of these
so it's
things,
okay.
yeah.
All right, fine.
But how did he react to it when you said you wanted to touch it?
He kicked me out of the bathroom.
Wow. And would you have touched it if he had said yes?
He's my best friend.
You would have
There's
heard
nothing
it.
in it.
But sometimes, have you ever, gotten in a situation where you saw it and you really felt like, I want this? Have you ever had that situation before?
No.
Wow.
The thing with me is you have to get to my mind first. If I'm not one of those women that I see good-looking guys. I see a lot of good-looking guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been around a lot of famous, ridiculous superstars who come onto me, and I'm like, I mean, really? I'm not easily swayed by people. The most normal of people is the people that intrigue me.
Yeah.
I don't like the pretentiousness. I don't like arrogance. I don't like people who feel they're bigger or better than anybody else. So for me, I'm sort of easygoing. So you have to get to my mind first. If you get to my mind, and maybe if I feel like I might, my heart's getting involved, then I'll pull away.
Then you pull away.
Yeah.
Usually when you feel that way, you pull away.
Of course, you have to.
And they realize it.
Oh yeah, of course.
So you've lost a couple of friends because of that.
Oh no, I'll be nice with you, but I won't let you get too close. That doesn't happen. Probably in my lifetime it's happened to me twice, but and then just pull away. But because I'm human, I'm normal, so I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that that you won't. When you meet somebody, who gets to your mind, that you may not feel tempted, because that'd be the wrong image to give to women, because then they will lie to themselves, they lie to their husbands. I want my husband to feel comfortable, so if I'm not if I'm not able to open them and I'm consider say I'm an angel, no, never.
You're not.
I've never cheated on him, but I mean,
wow,
you have no.
Well, how long have you been married though?
30 years.
30 years. Wow. With all these temptations and all.
Oh yeah, there's plenty. There's plenty. I met Pierce Bronson. I kicked I was singing for Elton John, and I met Pierce Bronson. Now I was in my hotel room getting changed, and my husband and my manager came. My husband was there. I don't know why he was there, but they both came to get me. And as I'm walking out of the room, I was in a hurry, so I was running down to go and sing. And then we got to the door. My manager stopped and looked at me and said, "Did you see who was sitting in your sitting room stairs in the hotel?" I said, "No, does it matter? We have to go. We have to go on stage." Then he said, "Wait." And my husband looked at me and smiled. And he said, I dropped my coat I was wearing. I threw my shoes on the floor and ran to him, and I looked at and hi. I put on my sexy voice. That man I would have cheated with.
Wow.
He's too hot. And he sat there and he laughed, actually, because he saw the way I behaved when I came in. Because they sent him up. They knew I really like him. So they sent him up to say hello to surprise me. Anyway, all evening I sang to him. And when I finished, he was hanging around. I had his kids, these two young kids up on the stage with me actually singing. They were young at the time, now they're older. And he, when we finished and we were talking, I looked at my husband, because usually my husband would join me and talk to different people, because all the stars were there. And I told him that, please, when I'm talking to Pierce Brosnan, don't come near me.
Don't come
So I
near
told him
me.
to stand in the corner.
And he stood there.
He stood there.
For you to do your thing.
I'm with the husband that I should have married. And
I know, right?
I say things like that. He just laughs. He does that,
Wow.
you know.
So has he ever had a problem with the way you appear in your videos and the act?
Never.
He's never, like the one you did with Samini, for instance, he grabbing your bum and all. Has he ever had a problem with that?
I'm an actress. I mean, what would you say to an actress who, you see, I'm sitting here and I just look down there.
Yeah.
That's not nice, is it? I just embarrassed you.
Is it small?
I don't know. It might be hiding inside your
It could be hiding though.
I'm just hiding, like, you know. You might want to show me.
Yeah, of
camera,
course.
like,
I don't mind. I don't mind. I can show you that. Crazy. Wow. So he's never been bothered?
No, never.
Not for a minute?
No. Let me think. Let me think.
Yeah.
Because the thing with me is I don't know how to lie. I mean, but so let me think. Has he ever been bothered? No. I mean, I showed it to my kids when they finished, and I sent it to them because we have a chat room. And they all saw it, and each of my children came back and said something. My oldest said, "Mom, wow, that's gorgeous." And my second one said, "Has Daddy seen it?"
Has Daddy seen it?
She's an accountant. She's a little bit more prim and proper.
Yeah.
So I says, "Has Daddy seen it?" And smiles. Says, "But you look beautiful by the poolside where you turn." I love that. You know, they're very artistic. So and then my number 2 says, "Mom, I'm lying in my bed. I'm watching it with my girlfriend, and she's not here saying, 'What are you doing with me? Your mom is hot.'" So it's like, you know, we had those kind of
chemistry.
with my kids. And then number 4 says, "I love it, Mom. Why didn't you ask me to come and do it?" Because she thought that Samini was really good looking. And then the last one says, "When can I go and play to my friends?"
Whoa. So like she wants to know if it's finally
And I can show you, actually. My phone is here.
Your phone. Wow. And you have tattoos on your belly.
Yes, I have like a couple of roses here, another rose there, and then it goes way down. I can't show you that. And I have a mic.
Wow, a mic.
Right there.
How long has it been there?
This mic has only been there for a year.
For a year.
For a year, and the mic and these two. Wow. This has been 15 years.
15 years.
Yes. I did it to cover stretch marks. You see, if you home it.
But the stretch
marks. I've had 5 children. They're there.
Oh,
They're
really?
there if you look. But the thing is, the tattoo has like covered it nicely.
But how did you get your belly button to look that small?
I didn't.
That's just how it is?
No, they had to take a muscle from my stomach. You know, you heard about the cancer I had, yes?
Wow.
So they took a muscle from my stomach to build my breast.
Okay.
So when they went in, I think it affected the movement of the stomach in there. I know. I mean, it
looks really cool.
I put on social media one day that my belly button disappeared.
Yeah.
Yes.
It looks really.
I mean, it was bigger than this before, and then suddenly I woke up and it wasn't there, and I thought some witch came to take it.
I see. So these are the only tattoos you have, or you have some more?
I have some on my head.
On your head. You have tattoos on your head. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
When I do a theater show, it's, you know, I depict Josephine Baker, and I had to have a radical hairstyle. Okay. That's the thing for me. I put myself into everything I do, and I live it. So in the show, I dance naked in the show, and it's
you dance naked.
Yeah,
like absolutely naked.
Absolutely naked. I mean, all I have is like, you know, it's Josephine Baker. If you know anything about Josephine Baker, she's the very first black stripper in the 1930s, and her famous thing was the banana dance. Wow. So, but I didn't do the banana. I did Challenge of the Love Warriors. Okay. So I think I had some cuffs, some beaded cuffs on my legs, my arms, and in the long run my neck. Wow. And that was it.
Wow.
Yes.
Naked. That's it. And
it's a dance. And that's what it was about. So
was it difficult for you to have agreed to be naked?
No.
No. That means you don't have a problem going naked.
No, this is me, and it's my body. We all have a body. We should be proud of it.
Is there something about life that you would want to experience that you haven't had yet?
Black man, maybe. I'm joking. Don't you dare put that in there!
Now tell me, black man, who was that?
Don't you? I'm not even talking about it anymore.
No.
I was joking.
No,
you see, now you
explain
guys
to
know
me.
my humor.
No, explain to
I'm not
me.
explaining to you anymore. It just came out of my mouth, my big mouth. Move on. What would I have an experience?
Yeah.
Flying a plane.
Flying a
My
plane.
son flies. He's a, he's a pilot. Well, he was, but he just had epilepsy, so he couldn't fly. But
Wow.
yes, I'd like to be able to fly
You'd
a
like to
plane,
fly.
and that I'm gonna do.
Definitely.
Oh yes, I've climbed a mountain. I've jumped off a plane, and what haven't I done? I've done a
You
lot.
jumped off the plane?
Oh yeah. I mean the tandem jumping where you
Wow,
skydive
okay.
up the plane.
Wow.
My husband was a daredevil too. So.
But do you fear? Is there something you fear?
No, I'm not afraid of death. I'm not afraid of anything.
You're not afraid of that?
No. Life is to be lived. We're supposed to enjoy it. Why we worry so much? Everybody has money worries. We all do. Trust me. I mean, I hear some of these artists come and sit down and they go, I'm a superstar, making money. It's bullshit. You still have to work. We all have to work. Everybody has problems. But what I don't like to do is put my issues on somebody else. You know?
Yeah.
And my kids work really hard. When they're in university, they have a second job. So they work, although, I can afford to give them money for, but I want them to experience life. So they have a job outside of them. My daughter comes home. We live in an area where the houses are so far apart. My daughter goes around with leaflets in people's doors and walks people's dogs for them, because we have 2 dogs, to get extra money for whatever she wants to do.
So that's a good training for them.
Oh yes, God, I think children, you have to give them that kind of training. I can't just keep giving. I mean, I can, I won't.
Wow.
They have to work for it. They all have their chores in the morning. If you look at some of my videos, when we finish eating, everybody knows what this person is doing math, this person is hoovering, this person is doing the washing
Actually,
up.
a beautiful family.
Oh yes. I mean, I don't believe in spoiling.
Are you
kids.
religious?
I believe in God.
You believe in God?
I pray all the time.
Wow.
I mean, every minute of the day.
Wow.
I'm praying.
And you believe
But
in
I don't go
heaven?
to church.
You don't go to church. You believe in heaven and earth?
Oh, of course.
There's heaven, there's hell.
Oh, there's heaven and there's definitely hell. But God, I think there's some people who deserve to go to hell.
Do you have secrets you haven't told anybody before?
Oh, yeah.
Secrets even your husband doesn't know?
Let me think. No. No, let me think. Maybe when you buy something you shouldn't buy.
Okay, you keep it to yourself.
And then you keep to yourself those kind of secrets. But like a real secret, like I have another child in another country. I don't know. Is that what you mean?
No, but I mean anything, that kind of secret that you shouldn't let out no matter what. Maybe secrets that can break the home. Secrets.
No, it's like I tell him that he shouldn't leave me for too long. It's like I've been here 2 weeks and he flew down the 3rd week because because then I'll be looking at your
You'll be looking at our flaps.
So as soon as he just checks it and they think, okay, 2 weeks I have to go. Otherwise,
for real.
she might.
So how long can you stay without sex though?
The same amount of time you can.
Oh, maybe I can go for years.
Liar.
Yeah, of course. Because the way you said 2 weeks, I mean constantly 2 weeks, you need refill.
Yeah, but everybody needs that, because I'm a very tactile person.
Okay.
I love, hugging, I love touching.
Hugging, yeah.
I love, I just love, people. So, I'm sort of overactive. So yeah. So he's next to him.
Oh yeah, I heard him speak. Wow. So when you see ridiculous headlines from the media about you, how do you take it? For instance, we finished this interview and then folks write all kinds of stories about you. I mean, will you pick up a phone and call me like, Arnold, I didn't say this? What?
Me? Never. Actually, I've never done that with anybody. I think the only time I did was, hold on, I need to remember. Somebody said something. But then even then I didn't talk to the person. I just rang Amea, who's a friend, and I said, talk to that guy and tell him not to be such an idiot.
Wow.
But that was it. But otherwise, no. I mean, I've been in this industry for a long time.
Yeah.
All through the UK, I've been on TV and the press, so I'm used to all of the negative and sometimes positive. I don't actually in the UK. I hardly got anything negative. It's only when somebody said when I was married that I was dating some whole American
Wow.
guy, but otherwise, no, you have to deal with the good with the bad. You know, if you want to put yourself out there, something's going to happen.
Definitely.
Somebody's going to write something that maybe you haven't done, or maybe they misconstrued it. And people need headlines. And sometimes
very important.
the problems with the headlines, people don't usually read what's after, and then they just judge you.
Yeah.
So sometimes I feel sorry for those people. But
Crazy.
otherwise, I don't... listen, if you feel that's what's going to make people want to come and watch, I feel sorry for the person that they feel that that's what they have to do.
Yeah. So it's their problem, not yours.
It's that. Listen, if somebody wants to believe that I've done something, and you know, I mean, like to walk around, look at the men's crotches. I mean, I did say it.
You did say it.
You know,
Yeah,
so,
that's the thing.
But a headline to look.
But I have my headline already.
Oh. What? That I can only go for 2 weeks. Yeah, quick, I can read your minds like
Quick, you can only go for 2 weeks.
I give you so much content, and then you think, okay, which one?
Yeah, you think of which one to use. That's true. But I've seen a couple of interviews of yours, and you love kissing presenters, and I'm wondering. So when we were coming, I was telling my folks I need to. You kiss a lot.
I know, I love kissing.
You love kissing.
It's beautiful.
Kissing is beautiful.
I know.
Wow. Ever kissed the wrong guy?
You've got such beautiful lips as well. So
Hallelujah.
It's really easy.
Hallelujah. We should be doing this more often.
I know, kissing is such a beautiful thing.
Thing.
Yeah, I think it just, for me, shaking of the hands a little bit,
normal.
I just like to hug, and sometimes I hug too long, and people just look at me and go, oh, okay, and I'm still hugging, because I just like to feel. And no, it's not that I just like to feel people's soul when I hug them.
But what we are there? Were you a last born or something? No, you can't be the last born.
Me number 2.
We are number 2.
Honestly.
For real?
If you cross my sisters right now, me, of course, boy, I read some things. I react more to those horrible things that people saying, maybe about my sister, more than myself.
Wow.
Oh yes, but I know she said a few things about my dressing.
Yeah, she said a few things about your dressing.
My parents said, "Because that's something the same no. My dressing, I'm the age man. It's a boy have it out."
Yeah, she said a few things about it.
I don't mind.
And you don't mind her?
No. She's my sister. I think she's trying to say a good thing. That's her perspective about other people. Listen to her because she's a mother.
Yeah.
We bring our children up very differently. My children are well-grounded. They all have amazing jobs. They're all making money. Some of them making more money than I am. They're sorted. So, I am happy enough to know that I've brought up some amazing kids.
Wow.
If you're a mother and you're judging me because you think your child is going to copy me, then you're doing something wrong.
You should be training your children.
You should train. You should be the influence on your children. They may want to look at somebody and go, oh my God, I love the way she dressed. And maybe if they're brought up well enough, pick the good things and leave the bad.
Wow.
That you think is bad.
Wow.
For me, it's not.
It's not.
My kids have always seen me like this, and they're well-grounded. You should go and check them out. They're gorgeous kids.
We'll look through. Of course, I need to check them out. What's that news that can break you down? Oh, check them.
The news that will break me down? Nothing.
No news.
No.
No news.
No.
If your husband says, I want to divorce you, would that break you down?
I'll cry, but I'll pack his bags for him and say bye. I'll cry a little bit. The guy wants to go. What am I going to do? Beg him to stay?
After 31 years, you'll pack his bags for him.
I'll pack his bags and say, you okay? Do you need some money? Go.
and then that's it.
Yeah.
You think it will be that easy to do?
I know me. And I know that, yes, I'm not going to lie, I probably will cry, I'll probably be upset, but I will never let him know that I'm upset. So when a man stops loving you, you should just let him go. You can't make them love you again.
I'm sure he's the one you love most.
No, I love my children.
Between your husband and your children, you love your husbands the most.
I love my children, of course. Like without question. My children, my sisters, and my husband.
Wow. Your children, your sisters, and so he comes third.
He comes third. He knows it.
He knows
Maybe
it.
the dogs will come third, and then him.
See, you're gonna find trouble for me, man.
Now you're going to try and pick my headline, right?
I'm telling you. That's so. Your children, your sisters, your dogs, then your husband. Oh my God, I don't want to be your husband. I never want to be your husband. Wow. Let's go.
No, I love my dogs. I sleep with my dogs. Like,
You sleep
I've
with
got
your
two
dogs?
of them. They're lovely.
Wow.
It's like, you know, Coco and Teddy. Teddy is so lovely.
That's
Teddy,
another
like,
headline, actually.
gets up and you know, kisses me on the lips every morning.
Oh, your dogs kiss you on the lips?
Yes.
For real?
Teddy is so lovely. He just kisses me and wakes me up.
Wow.
And then, yes.
How does it feel kissing a dog?
My dogs are very clean. I brush their teeth every day. And they're gorgeous, white, little... Yeah, my kids we love our dogs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, you sleep with your dogs. That's a headline.
Yeah, they sleep
That's a headline.
on the bed,
I
yes.
sleep with my dogs.
Yes. I know where your mind is going.
Oh, Stephanie. It's crazy, man. What's your latest song?
It's you. It's you I love.
Wow.
Baby, it's you, my love.
Wow.
It's you and only you. Baby, it's you. That's a beautiful song.
That's a beautiful song.
Yeah, I know. It's a love song. I know I've trashed my husband a bit, but I love him to death. He's just so amazing. I mean, there's not a lot of men who put up with me, and he knows my humor. He understands the crazy crap that I say a lot of the time, you know, and he just laughs it all. He's so cool and chill and calm, as you know, and that's the kind of, you know, if I could have found my own race who was like my husband, I mean, then people ask me, why didn't you find a black man? Because I couldn't find one who was that chilled.
You couldn't find a black man who's that chilled?
Apart from my best friend, he's very chilled.
Yeah.
But yes, I like people who are chilled and understand or confident, so they know that, you know, whatever I'm doing, I come back because they don't want
He understands you. He knows you. And so is that song dedicated to him?
Yes, it was
All
About Love, which was the first song, was dedicated to him. It's You is really for just somebody who's in love and knows they're in love with that one person, but the person does not know that you know, they love them. Wow. And they're trying to say that it's only them that they love, and they want to grow together, and that's what that song is about.
And how is it going?
We just released it like 3 days ago.
3 days.
So,
have you had any feedback in the 3 days?
I think people are saying, listen, I sang it when I first recorded it on social media, and people were commenting on how amazing the song is. That's why I recorded it.
Wow. Wow.
And I thought, oh no, people are loving it. Lots of people said they love the song.
The video's ready?
The video's done, it's out. Just 3 days ago.
It's your video, it's your audio, everything is out.
It's all done, it's out. I've got Ben Bracken actually in the video.
Ben Bracken?
Yes,
wow.
He's my love interest at the end. Cause we grew up together, you know, started off as kids, and then there's a teenage, and then as we're older, and Ben Bracken was there. I had to find somebody old to do it with me.
So
I couldn't
Ben
find a young
Bracken.
man. So I've gone from Samini to Ben Bracken.
Yeah,
I'm not sure whether I traded up or traded down.
No, I think from Samini to Ben Bracken, well, I leave how you traded to you. But you have younger men.
He doesn't need Viagra. Maybe I traded up.
Oh, he doesn't need Viagra?
I don't know.
How do you know?
I said so far as.
That, okay,
I
get you. I get you. So do you get young guys coming, you know, hitting up on you because you look young, you act young? Do you get them?
Maybe occasionally.
Occasionally.
It depends on how I'm feeling at the time. You know, sometimes I can be really in your face.
Okay.
Am I making you uncomfortable?
No, yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay.
This is the kind of flirt that will do it for you?
Oh yeah, it will do it.
Okay, so I mean, yes, maybe occasionally.
Occasionally, you get some of them coming.
Yeah.
And how do you handle them? Do you tell them like, hold on, me or mommy, me mommy?
It depends on how, if they're like over the top. It's like you right now, you're pretty cool, calm.
Yeah, okay.
So I wouldn't be so, you know,
straight
with you. I'll sort of just ease you down gently.
Like you relaxed me.
If you're, I mean, I could.
Yeah, it could relax me. I mean, I'm all for relaxing, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my heart will come down.
Yeah, it's just the heart rate comes down, and just you can look straight in my eyes and say whatever's in your heart. I'll take it.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
then
you work
I'll
with
ease
it?
you in gently, and I'll tell you that maybe, you know, this is not the time. 20 years ago, that might happen, but
Okay.
not really. But if you're really hot, I may spend a little more time. I wouldn't say anything. I'll make you think that maybe.
I see.
Yeah, just
And
as a
then-
joke, because it's
yeah.
sport for me. It's good sport
Wow.
to just have that,
One-on-one and connection.
yes.
Wow. And ever had some of them get so disappointed they didn't talk to you again?
I've never heard that, but
Never heard that.
I mean, we could give it a go and see whether you'll talk to me tomorrow.
Crazy! I think I need to end this here. Oh, Stephanie. Wow. Wow. I'm enjoying this. I wish it would never end. I mean, guys shouldn't end. Interesting. You're full of life. I think I like your vibe.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like your vibe. And we promote the song, we promote the video.